Hey, good evening, y'all. Glad everybody that could join us. Facebook, YouTube, as well as Periscope. It's Monday again, and I hope everybody's week has started off good, even though the week actually officially starts on Sunday. But mainstream America, the week starts on Monday. Glad everybody could join us. And as Monday, we like to do our shy review. Just a programming note. I was going to do two shows. The other show at 9:30 is canceled or postponed as of right now. So this is the only show that we're going to do today, and it's going to be the shy review of episode 6, right, Dwayne?
7.
Episode 7. I don't know. Um, good afternoon, Keisha. Yeah,
Yes.
what's going
I was
on?
having a sidebar conversation. Nothing. What's going on?
Oh, all right, all right.
All right.
What's going on, Dwayne? What's going on, brother?
I'm good this evening, brother. How are you
Okay.
two?
I'm good. Keisha, how many times did you see the shy this week? Yesterday.
It was just on.
Hmm.
One time too damn many. I'm sick
Okay.
of Lena Waste.
Dwayne, how many
Yeah.
times did you see the shy?
I watched it 4 times.
Oh gosh.
So I got a lot to say.
Let the family see your notes, Dwayne.
I got a lot to say, people. See that?
I think sometimes people may not realize that when you watch these shows, you really try to be objective. I watched the shy 1.5 times. And I must tell you guys, I'm gonna let you guys just run the show. I'm gonna just do a lot of producing. But I was very disappointed in the shy. Again, it
In
started
this
off as
episode or the overall season?
this episode is like an add-on of all over the place. I mean, the whole Keisha getting out scene. First of all, her mother picks up a trophy or whatever and says she never walked, she always ran, and she still hasn't ran.
All
Right.
right. We
I mean,
jump
I
we
mean, it's
jump
just bad lines
all right,
all
but
over the place.
I got
Go ahead,
problems
Dwayne.
before
Go, you go.
I got problems before we even get there, right?
Okay, go ahead,
So,
Dwayne.
so first scene, they got Miss Ethel's memorial. Where the hell Ronnie get this suit from? And he keep recycling it. All right, he wore it to the club with her. Now he wearing it at this memorial. All right, I'm tired of
I
Ronnie.
think the
Okay,
preacher gave it to him. Preacher gave him the suit.
good point. Good point. All right, so let's keep it going.
Where'd
We're
he get
gonna
the
try
money
to.
from?
This is my
No,
point.
He's
somebody
buying.
had died. Somebody had died when they gave him that suit.
Right, when they gave him the suit. But
But
he in the bar buying people drinks and stuff. How? It's the same man that was eating chicken out of a garbage can 3 episodes ago. Now he buying
True.
drinks for his boys at the bar?
and y'all know in a black funeral, if somebody don't have something in the family prior, they ain't the one that's gonna get the envelopes with the money. You ain't gonna do that because you know their situation and you know they hurting. Definitely, if it's a drug issue, you definitely ain't gonna be the one giving the money. They would have gave it to whoever did the services or whatever.
Issue number 2.
Okay, Dwayne.
Jada at the memorial service coming down on Ronnie and her stuff ain't in order. And you gonna tell him about him drinking and he gotta be better. He was like, I know. She was like, do you really know? Like, come on.
So so
Come
so,
on.
so Dwayne, so you had a problem with that whole first scene, yo?
Ho's first scene problem. Jada, you went from wanting to give Ronnie a little tail last season to now trying to act like y'all ain't have a thing. Y'all had a thing.
Oh, but
She
see,
talking about we weren't together.
but the thing now, we got to move up a little bit. The thing of her and Tomas, like they're an item though.
Yeah, but then when he called her out on her S, she was like, "Oh, I know, I'm his crutch." So you coming down on Ronnie and you got your own stuff going on. But
They an
now,
item, but they ain't met her
But
son. Or
right,
let's get
right.
back to that. How could she be talking about she Emmett Crutch? She downsized from a 2-bedroom apartment, told Emmett he got to get himself together a couple seasons ago that she
Right.
wasn't gonna do his crutch no more, right? He went and got the apartment in the basement, hooked it up for him and Tiff, whatever. And then all of a sudden, She expect that she gonna take her new man and get some nookie,
Right.
and they not be there. She was worried about the apartment being dirty. They were supposed to be there. They were home.
Right.
It's like she was coming there expecting them to be somewhere else. They live there.
And she
I mean,
knows. She
Tish
knows.
just sell weed,
Yeah,
so
she
I mean,
knows.
she
I mean,
She
but
knows
Keisha, even with that, the reality of if a baby mother or a couple is struggling, and me and you, we don't like to use it, and we always say this is the detriment to our community. But at the end of the day, she would have been like, "Baby, I got to go get on welfare until we get on our feet. You go
good
stay
point.
at your mother's. I'll go try to get us apartment section 8, whatever." I mean, it's so far from reality. Like the show is just I don't know how Chicago is. It's just not authentic to me. I'm being
I,
honest.
I
Like
I just don't even understand how they doing so bad though.
Yeah.
They went from she moving all this weed, right? She done got into the elite club where she can go in and buy whatever, you
Yes.
know. Why did they lose their apartment? Like what was the transition? It just doesn't make sense. It just all of a sudden they lost their apartment. Why? Or
Listen.
how?
It. I don't
It
know.
doesn't mean I
It
don't
don't
know.
make.
She just Lena Waithe is just doing too much and I'm over it.
Listen. It don't make sense that this damn kidnapper got Keisha and him sleeping on a damn twin bed.
that.
Yo. He talking about why you ain't wake me up.
Respectfully, he
Oh,
said he said it was a long night.
he said it
He
was a
said
long
he said
night.
I know you tired.
All
It was a
right,
long
all
night.
right.
Like dude,
Yeah, come on, dude. Come on. What you doing is wrong. And then Keisha ain't barely eating, right? Huh?
But
She
she
got
got
this.
strength.
She got the strength to break a damn leg off a kitchen table. I can't even do that shit. And I'm a big man, and I can't even.
so let's. But
And
that
she,
that ain't the cake of it all, Dwayne. Ronnie don't got pot to piss in, and he knocking down doors that got bolt locks on them.
come on, he knocking
like
down
he
the
got like he
damn
got a
boat door.
battering ram, like he raiding the house or something.
This the same man that got beat down by the white pedophile
Got kneed in
in
his
the
nuts and
street.
couldn't stand it.
But he break it down. And then it just so happens when he goes in there, there's a toolbox with a crowbar by the back stairs.
Look at Keisha. Keisha is like unconcerned, yo.
Because
That's
it's
how the
no imagination. It's
that's
no
None.
imagination.
None.
that's how the shot of did Keisha, yo.
Then you got Emmett.
It's terrible. It's
It
actually
is.
terrible.
Then you got Emmett and Dom taking meetings trying to get Sonny evicted.
Yeah, like
Which
that
is
that
not
was
realistic to me. That's not
No,
realistic.
ain't realistic. Then talking about he like an uncle to me. And they talking
yeah.
about building their legacy
Yeah, building a
off
legacy.
Sonny stuff, man. Off his
Or
legacy.
Sunny name.
Yeah, come on. Are we gonna
And
keep the
I would
name?
guess some of that stuff in the restaurant is Sunny. I
we
Exactly.
would guess.
we gotta talk about the elephant in the room.
What's the elephant in the room, Ken?
Lena Waithe said it's gonna be the gayest season ever. And boy, did she not disappoint.
She ain't lying.
Well, we gonna get to that. No, don't let me get too far off my notes.
Keisha, you
Okay.
see Dwayne?
Okay.
He
I
wrote
got
a book on
notes.
this. He
I got
wasn't
But
playing.
notes.
but like
I got
look,
problems.
I said this to Quentin, Dwayne. I'm gonna say it to you. It's no positive. The positive male role models in the shot are women.
They are.
Mm,
The only one was Sonny. He was the
mm.
only one.
And Dwayne, Sonny will not be making no more appearances for
No
season 3,
more
right?
So it's
appearances for
like,
Sonny. He gone.
what's the wife name?
Who
Nina.
Rose?
Nina.
Which wife? Which
Nina.
wife? Which wife?
Nina.
Nina.
Keisha mother.
Keisha mother. Okay.
Keisha. Yeah, she's
I
like
got
the stand. I guess she's the stand up man in the show.
no. I think Dre is. I think they tried to make Dre the stand up man in the show. And don't get me on Nina because I got something for her too that I put in my notes.
But did
Keisha
y'all
mother.
see when she packed up the dildo? Keisha's mother packed up the dildo. Did y'all
Yeah.
notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed it. I
The
watched
weapon.
this shit.
That's
I
the
watched.
only shit she had was the dildo.
Yeah. I
She
watched
said,
this
"Take
thing
your shit
4
and go."
times. And she was like, and don't take none of my stuff by mistake. Like, just kicking this way. All right, but let us go back, okay? So now they're gonna drop us that Rose Candy Burgess is his character. She cheated on Duda with his female secretary. Like, come on, Lena, yo. Like, Lena,
Yo,
come
cause the
on.
women is getting all the cheeks in the shots. The men
Yeah,
ain't.
come
The
on,
women is.
Lena.
And Emmett and they don't already made Emmett not shit. So
But
his
So,
why?
cheeks his cheeks don't count because he a young boy that's irresponsible.
so let's
She
talk a little.
irresponsible.
Let's talk a little bit about young Jake
Yeah,
and
like
his
they
his
brought the tough
scene.
Jake back.
They
They
brought
brought
the
tough
tough
Jake back.
Jake back. What would he say? What would he say to Duda? Oh, you want me to
Oh,
tap
you want me to
dance?
tap? You think I'm a dance? You think I'm a dance? He was like, so you ain't even won yet. Like
Right. So now he
All
tough.
that mouth and attitude.
he said, what you saying
He
me?
said, he said,
Dude, I
no,
said, I see myself. He said,
nah,
so I'm gonna be a crook like you?
yo, Jake said, and I'm gonna use the N word. Y'all excuse me, but Jake was like, I ain't no prop, nigga.
Yeah. They brought tough Jake back. Like
Tough Drake. Tough Jake,
it's like
man.
every other episode we gotta guess which Jake is gonna be. Like, what's going on? And
Well,
where's
I mean,
Trig,
I
Dwayne?
get
Where's
Dwayne,
who?
where's Trig at?
Trig is
he went and got his girlfriend because the girlfriend must have left.
yeah, the girlfriend left the K Key or whatever
Y'all
the hell
just
they said it was.
y'all assuming that? Or
Listen, but and
I'm just saying.
you gotta assume, right? Because this is what she leads you to do. You ain't even seen his girl in like how many episodes? 3. So you gotta
Which
assume.
was his backup. So he in Chicago, no friends. And
And yo,
Chicago, what is the deadliest place,
all right,
And he just moving through Chicago like that.
it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
that's
crazy.
believable.
So
It's
let's
crazy.
so
So
let's
so
talk about
you
let's talk
got
about
Dre,
Lena
right?
Waithe. Let's talk about Lena Waithe's great acting.
All right, hold on. Can I just hit this before we go to Lena Waithe, right? So you got Dre, okay, who's been trying to hold her wife down. Okay. She telling her it's been 2 months, we need to grieve or whatever, right? Whatever. It's not right. I think she moving kind of fast. But I'm gonna tell you, as somebody that have dated women with kids before, right? And I will in the future because I'm 46. So anybody I deal with, they gonna have kids. But the line that I hated the most in this
Oh
thing
yeah.
was,
Oh
Keisha ain't like you anyway. Now
oh
what the
yeah.
hell you gonna say that to
Yeah.
that lady for, man?
Yeah.
If she
But
out here,
I
yo, I can't
that might
stand
be
that.
that might be true though. Some bitches say stuff like that. That might be true.
No,
That
people do
might have
say that
been
stuff. But that
yeah,
was
People do
authentic.
say it.
That
That's
was
why I got a
authentic.
yeah.
problem with it.
That was authentic. That's that BS. Like, why would you put that out there like that? But I gotta go back to this Lena Waithe, man. We getting on her about her writing, but her acting might be 10 times worse.
Okay, can I ask y'all something?
Did
Okay.
She can't
Cherry
even.
Trigger win?
Thank you. But hold on. Thank you, Keisha. Because what is
Oh.
it? It's August 2020, right? Lena got y'all thinking it's August 1990. Now you done had strong black women hold powerful positions in office. Hell, you got 3 black women that's in line to be the Democratic vice presidential candidate. She gonna talk about y'all treating me like Shirley Chisholm.
Black woman also is the mayor of Chicago. Gay
Yeah,
black woman.
yeah.
So
But
like
but but like a
Lightfoot, Litfoot, whatever her name is.
but like a phoenix, I will rise.
that was just corny. Like the
What
whole
is
thing,
she
like
talking about?
looking like my little boy cousin. But anyway,
It had the
like
nerve to say, "You got problems with her? You want me to take off your hands?"
that
Because I
just
did see her staring at me.
that
What?
just I mean, it happens,
Uh,
but it just seemed like it's real, like knock off. It's like knockoff
She
lines. Like,
the
yo, you can
man.
just
She the
ad lib.
man. She the man. Like I could take your straight bitch. Like that's how she was coming.
Just.
And Candy need acting classes.
she do. She struggling. She struggling. She struggling. She's struggling a little bit. All
It's
right.
terrible.
All right. So let can I listen? I know Ronnie wanted to be the person to find Keisha, right? But you ain't have a job in forever. 2 of your boys got a hookup for you to leave Chicago, get a job, get your feet together, and you say, nah, I got a job to do. Is you kidding me?
Hey, Keisha,
You need
Huh?
money.
I gotta ask you a question.
Uh,
Dwayne,
Yes.
Dwayne done opened it up. What was
Mhm.
the significance of them singing to November,
No, September.
September? Yeah. What was the significance of that? We don't know the backdrop to these brothers in that song. Like what I don't even know the name of their song.
It's
Like
no significance to anything. It's just all over the place.
And so
It's
he
just all
dancing.
over the place.
He
where's
did.
And
Darnell?
Listen, he's dancing after
I
hearing
guess Darnell
September.
ain't coming back. But listen, and then Jada, you was just screwing Darnell.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about. And she
yeah.
got the nerve to be telling. But Ronnie's sitting there dancing to September, having that moment with his boys. Then the camera pans, and it's a picture of the mural of Jason. Rest in peace, Jason. Why? Why? That was season one. Like, why? What was
Yeah.
the significance of showing that mural in
Well,
that movie?
they never wrap up anything. So, because we're Sonny's brother.
Yeah, it's just yo, we trying, y'all. Yo, three more episodes.
But then you got young Gemma, right? Young Gemma, who she's put as this strong, conscious black girl, right? Kevin mad at her. She know Kevin mad at her. She knows she messed up. But now you're gonna offer him the tail to get
But
back in
look,
his
look,
good
look,
grace.
look, like Kay just said, right? The scene with Ronnie singing, the camera, it was a good view from the camera. I mean, it was like a little nostalgic. Then he seen the mirror with Jason. But just as good as that view and camera work was, the scene with Dominique and Emmett, that sex scene was weird to me, yo.
It was
Like,
terrible.
first of all, why they gotta keep having this girl have? Well, I ain't gonna say that. Why did they have to have sex though? Like, what is the problem, yo?
In the
Uh,
kitchen.
in the kitchen. After y'all just got the bag, you don't know who gonna come in that kitchen. And
Well,
y'all just
first of
going,
all,
oh man.
I they're gonna paint it that Emmett is such a bad person, but she a whore with the W. Like he's younger than you. He living
Yeah.
with his girl,
You done
his
seen the
baby
baby.
mother.
You done seen the
Like
baby in their last
right.
meeting.
So I feel like the spin is gonna be Emmett can never do well, which is true. But why would you put that temptation? You already knew that was going to happen when she asked to see his penis
Yep.
as soon as they show her. Like,
Yep.
it's just trifling.
That
Yo,
is
but
trifling.
the funniest thing is that even before when we reviewed it before, when Emma started speaking that legacy talk, it's just like
What are you
you
talking
trying
about?
to yeah, exactly. He just trying to learn how to be responsible. And he
And
ain't thinking about no legacy.
and what happened to him being Kev's mentor? He didn't even
First of
remember to
all,
get the
what
boy a
Emmett
birthday
should be
gift.
saying is, I'm trying to get to the bag. Because at his age,
Exactly.
that's what
At,
he's trying to
at
get
his
to.
age, that's the type of lingo
He
that
only
that
20,
yeah.
21. He
Yeah.
trying to get to the bag. He ain't thinking about no legacy.
Okay. So let me ask y'all a question, just for me. Papa, Jake, Kevin, right? What they sophomores in high school?
Yeah, probably about sophomores.
Okay.
Uh oh.
So
Oh.
when Papa was in there taking the money from the church, his father gonna tell him go outside and get a switch? You still being a joker as a sophomore in high school? Like with a switch?
With a switch. He said,
Go
"Go
get
and
the
get the switch."
switch. This boy's a sophomore in high school.
He said,
But
"Dude, you could."
even Papa's father is complicit. So he took the money from Lena away
Yeah.
It's
just
just
to
all
take
over.
it.
It's
Like,
like all over the place. Like,
Well,
and then
well, he told Papa the money he took from Camille was for him
yeah, for
to
the
make
things he
sure they
need.
was taken care of and that
He
you
said,
getting the
yeah,
things that you
so
need.
that means that the preacher man ain't shit either. He could be bought and sold. It's
Right.
not a man on that. It's not a
Listen,
man in that
it,
show that is
"But
listen.
a
Keisha,
good moral
It
character.
no,
What?
Keisha, a lot of times, you'll hear a lot of men's perspective on why they feel like this show makes men look bad. Why are you saying that? What makes you say that? And why does that bother you so much?
Because I don't see any positive men on the show. And if Sonny was to be the positive man, even the Spanish guy Cruz, they us too. Look, Sonny was there. We don't see him no more. Why
That's
why
it.
they write Sonny off? Emmett needed Sonny because his father ain't shit.
Right.
So it's all the men is like got potential and you gotta work with them. Like, they diamonds in the rough, but all the women got it going on. That's not reality.
Listen,
Mm.
I don't think Lena wait like
I don't
black
think
men.
she like
Yo,
men.
yo,
I don't think she like black men at all.
I'll say this that I won't I don't want to accuse her that like y'all right yet, but I will say this. She said that this will be the gayest season ever. That's confirmed, right?
Or
Also,
maybe she
also,
don't have any
also,
positive men in her life.
That could be
also,
it.
let's look at one other thing. She also said because of the Jason Mitchell thing, she's going to be more hands on. Honestly, she can't write.
Okay, it's true.
She might could create, far as tell people her vision, and they could write her vision, but she's not a good writer because she's all over the place. And her handprint is on season three, season one and two. Like we didn't really know what was going on. It was more her and Common had a show together. She was writing. Everybody said she was getting good, but she basically said like I was hands off for season one and two. I'm hands on for season three. Season three is all her. Like this is she wanted to take the credit
Well,
for
she
it.
needs to get hands off again because it's all over the place. Like, and why they kill Miss Ethel?
I don't know. They ain't even need to do that. I just
Why
think
they
they
kill
wanted.
me? I mean, she was a bright spot. Some wisdom could come through her.
She was actually
Like,
the connection for Jada and Ronnie because Jada took care. Jada lost her job behind this woman. Like this, is just weird. It's a weird
It
show.
just seemed like she wanted to take Ronnie all the way to the bottom to
Ronnie
bring him
can't go
back
no
up.
further, Dwayne.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You didn't kill the one person that loved him and saw
And it's
good in him.
funny. It's funny because I was watching last week's episode we did right. So the algorithm jumps up, and so what happened is they showed the algorithm from when he met Common when Ronnie met Common in the previous season, and it brought up that he had guilt, and I'm like, damn, he dealt with Common. Now he dealing with Papa's father.
yeah,
It's
and
just
what happened with Common? So now the Muslims was leading them. Now the Christians is leading them. Like, you just leave off, and not that that's not possible. Don't get me wrong, but they just don't never finish nothing,
Nah,
which is annoying.
and then she tried to throw these little lines in. Like all of a sudden you're gonna have Dre say, "Oh, God is real."
yeah, yeah. They're standing there looking. God is real.
Stupid. Looking stupid.
Oh, now
She
Dre,
looks.
Two
now Dre.
hours ago, 2 hours ago, you was talking about it's time for us to grieve.
Hey, yo, so now Dre, at the end of the day, she's a counselor for high school kids.
Yeah, where'd that come from? Oh yeah, I know how to handle it. I'm a counselor for
But
high
all
school
she
kids.
got is a dildo to get in her duffel bag.
But the
Yeah, that's
funniest
all
thing,
she got.
I'm gonna tell
That's the
you
only
something.
thing she
I'm
put in
gonna
the
tell you
duffel
something I
bag.
caught. I'm gonna tell y'all something I caught, and y'all might go back. When the nurse approached Dre in the hallway and said Miss Williams, that's not Dre's last name, and that's not
No,
even Nina's last name. That's Keisha and
and
Kevin's
Kevin's
last name
last name.
because they got their father's last name, and Nina got.
Um,
So
It's
I'm like,
sloppy.
why
It's
she didn't say like, yo,
sloppy.
that's not Miss. I'm not Miss Williams. However,
Yeah,
that's my daughter. That's my wife's Mary's name or whatever.
it's
Like
sloppy. Lena ain't expecting people to pay attention, but this is what we
I
do.
think though for that, I don't know. My son last name is different than mine, and they'll call me by that name to stop confusion. I might just be like answer. So or to not explain, you might
And
just
Kay
answer.
and Kay just made a good point. Like if she was a counselor at a high school, she would have known don't clean up that room.
Yeah.
Like don't touch nothing. Like you let the birth mother at the end of the day still hold on to hope and faith. Like yo, it's
It had the potential
I
to
don't
be
know.
okay, right? It had the potential. This season had the potential to be okay. All right. So Keisha been kidnapped
No,
all
this
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 time.
season was doomed from day one, Dwayne.
Okay, but Keisha been kidnapped all this time, and
It
this is
didn't
how
have
you
to be doomed, I don't think, from day
no
one. It was just doomed. Like we should have dealt with Brandon's death.
That's where it
right,
started.
right.
Because when you didn't put proper closure on Brandon, who was a key factor in the show, you had us all tripping. You had the fans tripping. At the end of the day, the
Now
show
what's Jake other brother name? You
Trig
getting
or
no the
Reg?
one that So you getting bits and pieces about what happened to Reg. So, but that doesn't even make sense because if I was Jake, I wouldn't want to be in the house with him.
But at the end of the day, like not for nothing, like why is Duda letting Jake talk slick to him? Like that's something that you know, and I know it's show, but that's something that you didn't think would happen. That this man, regardless of the election, that he would let anybody get that comfortable where they would talk slick to him. It's like they're trying to show a human side of him that's really like unrealistic because everybody know he just want to win the damn election.
I didn't even
They
like
got,
how he explained off to Jake how why Reg had to die. I ain't like that either.
That was weird. That was weird. He could have been like, "Look, I ain't have nothing to do with that street stuff or whatever. We
I would have.
rival
I
gangs."
think he would have lied. That's what I think. I don't think he would have told Jake the truth. I think he
Me
would have
either.
lied. Essentially, he
Yeah,
told Jake the truth. Like, this a kid.
Right.
Your
like how
wife
did
already done told you that he gonna kill you in your sleep. All Jake had was Reg.
That's it.
Keisha? How did like Kay just said? How did Dre get to the hospital? She had just got put out. She just got to the hospital like they was a couple again. Like
And then she take the ring off. Did Kevin mother take the ring off when they was arguing?
I don't know if
yeah,
she took
she
the
took
ring,
she
but
packed
I
that
know she
dildo up
said you could
She
have
did
the
pack that
picture.
up.
She packed the dildo and the
She
strap.
did. And
like
the strap.
Like,
all you
what?
good for is wood. Excuse me.
That's all you good for.
Yeah.
This strap on.
Yeah, I just have a problem with like the it's just weird, Joe. It's like you know what's funny. I think I need to look into it. They might have switched editors because maybe they edited the show wrong, yo. Because it don't because scenes be going from one scene to another, and it's like, yo, is it like 2 months away? Because there's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with the shy, yo. Something's not right, yo. Something's not right, y'all.
I mean, it just doesn't add up to me. It just doesn't. I don't know who her writers in that room is, and maybe they don't have the power to be able to say like this ain't going right or that ain't going right. But it's all over the place, and I don't mind representation of strong, good women, but I think it should be a balance, and it's not
No
at all.
balance.
There's no
No
balance
balance.
whatsoever. And even Trig, when they had their little scene when the gay guy was very aggressive towards him, she flipped it and made it that Trig was wrong. But nobody has the right to get in your space, whether I'm a
Hmm.
straight person in a gay club or not. If I say no to your advances, it's no. But
Right.
they flipped it like as if he was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But like we said in another episode, he had a problem in a gay bar with somebody that was gay making a pass on him, but he didn't have a problem with two gay dudes in his house with his transgender girlfriend.
Listen,
Can't
I
make
think
this
it
up,
is.
yo.
You can't make it up, and maybe that's their reality. I don't know
I don't know.
because he don't want what's in his house and can nobody see. That's one thing. He hasn't wrapped it in his mind. He don't feel like he gay. Okay, that's fine. So then why did you? So what was the purpose of that? What was she trying to show us that he is gay,
Yeah, it's just it's
or
just a weird situation. It's
or
like
why
all over the
can't he
place.
be on the spectrum when y'all telling us now it's a spectrum and everybody ain't 100% gay and everybody ain't 100% straight and some is in the middle and some is this and so you violated his spectrum in my
Yeah,
opinion. I thought it
Yeah.
was too much.
call them. You got to use the pronouns, and it's just this is a weird
Right.
situation going on in that show, yo. It's something is not right. Like I don't know if she's tanking. I don't know, man. But I personally don't think like even with I'm just using Courtney Cox as an example. Like Power started getting crazy after it really had a fanfare. The Shy really got their fanfare after the first season, second season, and everybody expected a good season, and it's been utterly a disaster in my opinion. Like
But
they
let
could
me
have
tell you
way better.
something. I think Power is a little different because it really didn't go like this shit is way unbelievable until the last season.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
The
No, you're
last
right.
season
You're right.
was like, okay, where y'all going with this? But this shit, we'll be in season 3.
It
This
don't
is
have enough clout.
ridiculous.
It don't have enough cachet to be doing what it's doing. Like, yo, you know,
It's like it's
you had the
almost
audience. You had us during COVID with no sports, so you had an
but it's
opportunity
like
to really
it's a
make that money.
different show. It's a totally different show.
You could tell that the writing is different, and she took over the writing.
Mm.
She wanted to take over the show, but she should have just been the showrunner in there on the day to day and let the writers keep doing what they was
I'm gonna
doing.
still
And
go.
like the Keisha thing, that could have been a really good story, right?
It could have been.
She fucked it up. She fumbled. Like
I'm gonna go
I was
back.
just ready for it to be over.
I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Where they really messed up this show. If you gonna put the Keisha thing in there, right? Like you said, Keisha, right? It's no way that you could not put the cops in there because Keisha,
Where's Cruz?
exactly, Keisha being kidnapped. Ronnie finds her. Ronnie was the snitch for the cop. Like the cop knew that Ronnie got shot. He couldn't prove who shot Ronnie. So now he thought it was Brandon. Brandon gets killed and the cop never make an appearance on the show. It
And
just
where's the woman's cop whose son was locked up getting extorted or
Yeah,
beat up?
yeah.
Like
exactly.
that was a story. Why'd you just let that go?
You got everybody slamming the door in Ronnie's face when he asking questions. But one lady hanging out her window, go and get him the key to everything.
No, and they
But
gonna
why
tell
they
that
slamming the
man ain't got
doors if
no
they
that,
don't nobody knows them? Like,
Right.
exactly
is this
that
a neighborhood of people that they know? Why they slamming the door on Ronnie face? It's
that
just
man
so
ain't got no wife.
unbelievable.
That man ain't. How you know that man ain't got no wife? But this girl was yelling. Come on, neighbors is nosy. We see what we want to see. Like
Especially
you,
black damn neighbors.
like come on. I don't know, y'all.
It was
That
a tough.
Brandon
It
thing.
was a tough pill to swallow this episode, and I
That
wanted to
Brandon
like
thing.
it bad, but it was just tough.
That Brandon thing, y'all, was the beginning of the end. Like you ain't showing the girlfriend. You showed Reg, but you ain't really showed the dynamic. Like yo, the cops was investigating Reg as well.
There's no cops anywhere this year. None, none.
I don't know.
And
And
you
they,
would think cops is big in Chicago or where they from in Chicago.
At
they
least at least have them like the neighborhood police. That's what I thought cruising Tucson was.
Tucson.
Like
Yep.
they neighborhood police, everybody know them. Then you had like Ronnie's grandmother with the house and Jerica. Like
Yeah, so what happened? They sold the house, right?
No,
And
I think
and,
the
and
house
Miss
got
Ethel
taken.
lost her house.
Yeah, she lost her house.
But
Zephyr
what
lost her house.
about Brandon's mother? She lost her house too?
they,
Or Jericho
They
you
sold?
didn't
ain't you
say.
ain't are they showing is Sonya John gonna come back on for the rest of the
No,
season?
no, she's done. Just one episode.
Yeah, I
That's
know that
it.
they said she was just making a guest appearance. Like I know she got some issues going on in her personal life, but it's crazy. Like she was part of probably one of the greatest series that we've ever seen in The Wire. Like what you made her out to be the drunk mother who done lost, unfortunately lost two kids to gun violence. Like you could have her as a good role on the show, and it's like, what's going on, yo? Like
I don't
just
know.
And where is Jason's mother?
Who knows where Tracy is?
where's Tracy Dwayne?
She put the rally together. She helped, but she'll probably pop up now because she's gonna find out that Ronnie was the one to fire Keisha. So
But
they
she should have
they
been
may
at the funeral with Miss Ethel. Where was she?
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, even if you just seen her walking by.
That's just like that scene where the father finds out what Kevin and Jim are about to do, and he's, you'll be okay. This is what she gonna say to him. A real father ain't trying to have no conversations with that young boy. He kicking his ass out. That's it. What is there to talk about?
Yeah, with your hot ass daughter.
Yeah, what is there to talk about? Get the hell out my spot.
Yeah, that whole scene was odd. Now, you didn't let us hear what he might have been saying to him. Suppose he was saying something real filthy to him, like a street dude or whatever. You still should let us hear it, and
Right.
like it just
But you let him get that one line off. Like, Was you about to F my daughter? What you think was about to happen, Dad?
Hello.
Oh my God, man. It was bad, man.
It
But I'll
was
tell you
bad.
what, we don't need to see Lena on no more scenes
Mhm.
acting. Please. She's terrible. She's
She gonna
terrible.
be on there because who gonna win the mayor race?
That's a good question. I don't know. You got
First of all,
Papa questioning the good pastor. What kind of heart you got, Dad?
Yo, what's the
everybody in Chicago should know Duda ain't shit. So are they really gonna
Exactly.
vote for him?
like? What's the deal with? They done messed up the little cute relationship with Kevin and Gemma, and now they done messed up with Maisha and Papa. Because now Maisha probably looking at Papa like, yo, you talk too much. I told you don't say nothing.
She wasn't looking at him like that.
I hope not.
Nah,
I hope not.
my bigger problem with the whole Papa this year is this is somebody that always respected his dad, and now you made this young man lose total respect for his father. He questioning the respect level of his father, and he the only
Right,
one that had a father in the house.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
on,
Because men ain't shit in Lena Waithe's world.
yeah.
I'm quitting. I mean, what? I done gave you all the evidence. Why you shaking your
I
head?
don't, I don't, I don't understand. It's crazy because we always talk about blacks getting the opportunity, and as we always say, we put people on or whatever. And she's on a stage and a platform, and she's doing, and we know that it's organizations that say they're about blacks, but they're really not. But it's
Oh,
crazy.
BLM? Oh,
Shots,
sorry.
you're firing a
No, no,
lot of
no.
shots.
Don't say
No,
sorry.
you're
Say
right.
what you gotta say.
You know,
Say what you
it's,
gotta
it's
say.
really it's really unfortunate that she's using her platform to not have a positive image about a black heterosexual man. Like that's kind of like crazy to me, but this is
Even a
what
black
people do.
gay man. If it was I don't see no black men representation of a good person. I don't
What's
even
what's
care
old
if they
boy?
was gay.
What's old boy name? Dwayne Lil Rel? What's his name?
Little Rel, yeah. And
He looked like a snake.
His lines was real
he
corny in that.
trying to throw in one liners at the
Yo,
end. Oh,
yo,
this is a fancy
oh yeah,
dinner.
fancy. Yo, diabetes.
Yeah, you even got fancy lemonade. I hope I don't get diabetes. What the
Cause he a
hell?
comedian. So she must have gave him 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
But it wasn't hey, Keisha, it wasn't the time or the place to be like, and they having sex like. But I want to know one thing for all my food servers out there: if you could cater 20 people and make $7,000, you bad, Joe.
That's a bag, ain't it?
That's a bag and a half, yo. They get it all. They get
Okay,
the best of both worlds. Y'all know that.
okay. I need y'all to help me out because maybe I missed something, right? But if you remember from like season one, right? You would think Sonny owned Sonny's, right?
Sonny
You ain't
owns
think he
Sonny,
was
Joe.
renting from
No,
somebody.
he didn't even want his brother's money.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought Sonny owned the building.
Yeah, like so when they was talking about evicting them
And the
and
way
I'm gonna
if
let you
Sonny
rent
done
it.
had that building for 40 years, Sonny do own the building. That's new black people. Back then they bought
Thank
shit.
you,
So
thank
it
you.
just don't even make sense.
It don't add up.
It don't add up. And it doesn't add up that Emmett ain't apologized and went to talk to Sonny. It doesn't
At
Yeah,
add
all.
up that he's somewhere trying to undercut and throw
Yeah,
Sonny out.
talking about he can't pay the rent.
If
You
anything, he would have been like, well, I just rented from Sonny and help him pay the rent.
right?
Like, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man.
And I
Sometimes I
mean, Emmett is a piece of shit, but I don't think he would do the people he care about like that.
yeah, I don't know. He told his mother he needed to the end of the year.
But
She
how?
got
Yep, his mother. You in a 1 bedroom apartment with 4 people, bitch. If you don't go get a room,
But
Like I don't even understand.
even in that situation, we already know what that's gonna happen. That whole thing is gonna go left. We already know Tiff gonna find out that he slept with Dominique. We already know, like it's the same old
You
thing.
already know I want him with Keisha, so
It's just
that
crazy.
might
It's
be a good thing that
and then
happened.
I didn't see the previews for next week's episode, but I know next week's episode 9 times in it's gonna be Keisha adjusting, and then Ronnie being praised as the hero.
Yeah, but I still got a problem with Keisha, man. Girl,
And
you're
then it,
free. You're free. You still looking around, examining the sky and shit. You get out of there.
I
Like
know
you're
one thing.
free.
They got that hair looking real wild. She playing that part. Keisha actually doing a good role as an actress though. She playing a good role. She
The
doing a
kids
good
are
thing.
phenomenal actors, all four of them. Even Jacob Lattimore. The kids are good actors.
There they are. They are.
Really?
Did y'all really think? Did y'all think that Lala was who's played Dominique? Did y'all think she wasn't gonna have sex? I was holding out, Dwayne. I didn't think it
Well,
was gonna happen, yo.
Keisha said Candy needs some acting lessons. Lala still need them too.
Yep. I
Oh my
concur.
god. But she's starting to pigeonhole herself as the chick that's just gonna be in these shows giving up the ass.
I'm, I don't know, y'all. It's
And you
nothing I can
knew
say.
Q is like Keisha said, you knew eventually she was gonna have sex. The first time they met each other, she was like, pull down your pants, let me see your joint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Hello. Hello. It,
I still want to know. I still want to know what's up with that line though. When
Which
she
what?
one?
said, when she said Brandon ain't shit.
Yeah, I still don't know what's up with that.
I
But she
think that
did,
was shots fired by Lena Waithe.
and she did say to him, you're gonna have to do whatever I tell you to do. She
Yeah,
did tell Brandon that. She was like, 20? I gotta cook for 20 people? Shit, it looked like she be having 20 people in her living room.
exactly. And she doing okay. Like she got a little, whatever hustle she got out her house, she doing all right. Like why is she dealing with Emmett like that? Like what is she
Because
benefiting
it
from?
doesn't seem like she needs Emmett.
It don't.
Yeah,
She only needed Emmett for one thing. That
If
ding-a-ling.
anything, Emmett should be trying to be a social media influencer and
Right.
helping people with their social media platform because
pay,
he's good at that.
pay attention. Keisha going back to season 2 when he was selling them sneakers.
That's right.
Yeah, but even he helped Brandon at the restaurant.
Yeah, he did. But that's funny that they don't even talk about that no more. Like, yo, like that's a whole the scenes, the series is not tying. Season 3 is so off from season 1 and 2, it's not even funny. You
But
know,
they probably already done gave her season 4.
Yeah, I'm wondering, man, because
I mean, because she got a new show coming out.
it's out.
well, it's out already.
They on the
They
fifth episode.
they just showed 5 episodes already.
Oh, okay. I wasn't interested. It looked
No,
like
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it because it's
she she
almost like
she
she trying to do Insecure.
or
Mm.
yeah.
It's
I
almost like
wasn't
that.
interested,
It's a
but
30-minute show. She even got one of the actresses from Insecure in this.
Kevin, what you gonna tell us, Kevin?
Yeah,
You
come on,
said
tell us what you're gonna
you gonna
tell
tell
us.
us what you gonna say. You gonna tell us one thing. Tell us, Kevin. We here waiting on you, brother.
Enlighten us, brother.
Because right now the shy is struggling. We about to throw it on a ventilator or a respirator or
Well,
something.
I
Because
can't let it go because I got too much time invested
I'm
in this
invested
show.
in the kids. I'm invested in
Yeah.
the kids. I like Kevin and Papa and Jake. I really
Right.
like Jake. I like all the kids. Yeah, I'm invested in them.
And I don't like how she don't have the three of them going to the same school anymore. I don't like that. And if Papa Pops is taking money to benefit the family, he could have sent them to a good school too, right? He taking money for the
Yeah.
family.
yeah, that's
Well,
another.
church is big business sometimes.
Church is big business all the time.
Yeah,
Praise
I'm
that's
trying to
God.
be politically correct.
No, stop it. Say what it is. And I love my church and my church family, but
Big business, though.
big business.
So what we doing, y'all? Like we struggling, y'all.
Well, listen, next week you're gonna see they showed the coming attractions. Is Keisha trying to get back to grips? They had one scene where she was sitting in the room with a pair of scissors. Like, so I don't know what that's all about. Then they had another scene where she was breaking bread, I guess, at the table with Ronnie talking about life. Ronnie ain't the one to be
Ronnie
talking about life
redemption.
with.
Ronnie,
Yeah, it's his
Ronnie gonna be,
redemption.
he gonna
It's
be
a
redeemed
redemption.
by the time the show
Yeah.
over.
Tracy gonna take him back in and everything. Q, watch. She gonna tell Ronnie, "Come on home. Get up out them streets. Come on home."
I don't
He
know,
got to
y'all.
put that bottle down.
He said, "Yeah." They was like, what they say to him? He was like, "Maybe the 14th time is the charm."
Ronnie
Yeah.
Ronnie Ronnie must be in COVID because Ronnie need to shave that mustache down some.
How old is Ronnie? His
I
voice be
respect,
sounding old.
I got facial hair. I know everybody I know got facial hair, but
Yeah, I
that
do too.
mustache is damn near over to his beard, his bottom lip. But
He
okay,
homeless. Who going to cut that?
Kevin said one thing. He said, "I tell you one thing. It's all about the numbers. Not sure how the views are doing, but the one thing this show has that a lot of shows don't is that they know how to keep us talking about it." No, Kevin, that's not true. We just doing this because we doing reviews. But in the minute the shy is getting slammed on Twitter,
It is.
slammed, brother, slammed, yo. And right now,
She
they're
turned
about
a lot of people off this
they
season.
competing against sports again. They had it for the first five episodes. When you start competing against baseball and basketball on Sunday
Basketball come
nights,
on all day.
it's
Ain't
not
no
it's not,
fans that come on all day.
it's not good. It's not good. And the good thing is when you look at the numbers compared to what's going on like on TV, far as it's no City on the Hill. The Shy actually got pushed back this year because there was no other shows on. It's really no competition, and the numbers ain't doing good, Joe, at all.
Shit, I might watch P Valley first when I watch it on demand.
I'm done with P Valley.
You done with it? Oh, that was too much.
That
But
was way too much for a
I
brother.
might, but I might watch that
Save that.
first before.
Save that. We still in the
But
purgatory
I'm just
period of whether we're
saying,
gonna do a
it's
review for it.
August, so the new show start in September.
And they ain't been filming, so there ain't gonna be no new shows.
No. But listen, we're gonna wrap this puppy up.
Yeah,
There's
so
nothing much I can say
Keisha,
about
and then let's talk
Keisha.
about that line. That's the line of the season. He gonna come in the door after he kicked it down. Keisha.
I'm
Yeah,
so
that
glad he not saying it no more.
yeah. He might say it when they
He
see
may
each
say
other.
it when they
He
see
might
each
be
other.
like, "No problem, Keisha. Look,
Hey,
good night."
Is Dre gonna be invited back in the house?
We,
Like, what's
we,
up?
hey, but you see, Keisha brought Dre in when she was sitting laying on the bed when they
She
was having to
won.
huddle up. But she didn't like him before, which I understand.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand she's been
She's
traumatized.
been
We don't want to
traumatized.
we don't want to
Dre ass,
minimize that, Joe.
Dre ass better get back in that house and set that room back up.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, look. Any final words, final thoughts on the show? Like,
Now I'm still holding out hope that they're gonna finish strong these last 3 episodes. I'm hoping.
mm, as far as the Keisha, you don't have no final thoughts, Keisha.
No final
Nope.
She,
thought.
All
she
right.
trying to get
Well,
away from that
I
rain.
we'll
Yeah.
decide whether we're gonna do a P Valley. I got a day. I got a day to decide.
I'm not.
With
I'm not.
that,
I'm not reviewing it.
thank you everybody. Thanks everybody for joining us. I got some up my sleeve. We're gonna work on something for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we're gonna have the poetry corner. We got a special guest coming, poetry corner. Very interesting guest. It's gonna be an all star cast. A couple people from Def Poetry Jam supposed to be on the show tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
nice,
okay.
Yeah,
That'll be
yeah.
good.
nice.
So with that, y'all be safe out there, man. That storm is coming
Storm is
in
coming.
the
Be
in the
safe.
northeast, so y'all be safe out there.
Be safe.
And it just got upgraded back to a hurricane, so
Yes, it did. And
be
it's raining in Middlesex County already. I don't know
be
about up there.
be
It's
careful.
raining.
Y'all take it easy out there. Have a blessed night.
Peace and
Good
blessings.
night.